Say less.
You don't really want the truth.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Let's be real for a second. What matters most in a relationship, communication, understanding, or compromise? Everybody swears it's communication. But if that was true, why do people talk all the time and still end up breaking up? Something's not adding up. Every relationship advice video starts the same way. You just need to communicate better. But I've seen people communicate clearly, say exactly how they feel, explain everything, and nothing changes. So now the real question is communication actually the problem, or are we missing something deeper? People say they want communication, but let's be honest. Most people don't want communication. They want agreement. They want validation. They want to feel right. And understanding? People say, I understand you, but what they really mean is, I hear you, but I'm still doing what I want. And compromise? Everybody loves the idea, until they're the one that has to give something up. That's where everything changes. Communication is important, but it's just a tool. You can talk all day and still get nowhere. Because talking doesn't mean anything is changing. Understanding is deeper. It's being able to say, I see why you feel that way, even if I don't agree. But that requires emotional control, patience, and ego management. Most people don't have that consistently, and this is where relationships get tested. Compromise. Because compromise is action. It's not what you said. It's what you're willing to adjust. You can communicate. You can understand perfectly. But if nobody changes anything, nothing moves. Compromise is what shows. I heard you. I understand you. And I care enough to meet you halfway. But here's the part people don't want to hear. Not all compromise is healthy. If you're constantly compromising on everything, that's not a strong relationship. That's a forced one. Some things aren't meant to be negotiated. Values, lifestyle, long-term goals. And if only one person is always compromising, that's not a relationship. That's resentment building. You've seen this before. Let's say you got Marcus and Tiana. They've been together for a while. Tiana keeps bringing up the same issue. I feel like you don't make time for me. Marcus listens. He nods. He even says, all right, I hear you. I'm going to do better. A week goes by. Same behavior. Still busy, still unavailable, still inconsistent. Now Tiana brings it up again. But this time, she's more frustrated. Now fast forward a little more. She stops bringing it up. Less talking, less effort, less energy. And Marcus is sitting there like, why are you acting different? She did communicate. You just didn't change anything. Now flip it. You got Alex and Jordan. Alex is always adjusting, always compromising, always saying, it's fine. We can do it your way. At first, it looks mature, looks like they're easygoing. But over time, that it's fine starts to mean something else. I'm tired of this, but I'm not saying it. Now Alex starts pulling back. Less excitement, less patience, less presence. And Jordan is confused. You never said anything was wrong. They didn't say it, but they showed it. And then there's this one. You got Dre and Kayla. They actually understand each other. They can sit down, talk it out, break everything down. Dre can literally say, I get why you feel that way. I see your point. Kayla feels heard. She feels understood. But nothing changes. Same habits, same patterns, And now she's thinking, so you understand me and still choose not to do anything about it? That's a different type of frustration. Here's the truth most people avoid. Understanding tells you what the problem is. Compromise shows whether you're willing to fix it. And if everything feels like a compromise, you might not be in the right relationship. And if there's no compromise at all, that's not a partnership. That's imbalance. So yeah, communication matters, but it's not the backbone. Understanding builds the connection. Compromise proves the commitment. So let me ask you, in your last situation, did things end because you couldn't communicate, or is it because nothing actually changed?